Hi y'all, welcome to day 41. We're coming to an end. It's kind of sad. 4 cards left. There's 4 cards left. I can't believe I've done this for 41 days in a row. Recording, editing, publishing, sharing. Go me. Okay. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. Can you see that? Okay. So it says protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. This is a really cool one because I've been wanting to address this point that I've been hearing specifically on like the spiritual side of TikTok. This point about calling back your power. So I hear like people who do tarot readings or like psychics or stuff like that talk about how there's negative energy that they have to protect themselves from. Like you should be doing like some kind of prayer that like protects your energy from negative influence, or like, you know, there might be some people who are trying to steal your energy, or, you know, and it's really interesting because I have walked for the last 10 plus years with the understanding that there is no such like demonic or negative beings in existence trying to take anything from you, that you are essentially responsible for everything that you experience. So you can't, you know, it's like that point of you can't blame something going wrong on some outside negative like force doing something to you, because that is an act of separation. That is an act of blame. That is an act of saying that you're not 100% responsible. And I think that it's a very cool point to make here, because when we're talking about being the creators of our reality and being the creators of our life experience, I mean, we can't say that we create our reality, but that other people can then influence our experience or like cause harm onto us, right? Like it is all about what you accept and allow. So I'm really glad this card came up, because I think it's really important for people to realize, especially when you're speaking in terms of, you know, taking responsibility for your life as a creator of your experience. Surely you can't blame anything on anyone else. You cannot say that there is some negative dark force that's causing you to feel this way or to do this to you, or for things not to go as they should. And also consider that perspective of, as the creator, as the I am, as the point of like, you are the starting point of the creation of what you're creating. If you're accepting and allowing a belief that there exists some force that's going to do harm onto you, aren't you then creating that? Aren't you then accepting and allowing such a thing to exist in existence? Does maybe the belief cause the reality in which that is true? And perhaps in changing that belief and not accepting and allowing the idea that there's anything outside of you that can do harm onto you, then you know, forbid that from existing. So just something to consider, like, where is there still these slight abdications of responsibility and acts of separation where you're not accepting and allowing yourself to take responsibility for everything, meaning there is nothing that you are a victim to. There is nothing that anyone can say, do to you to do harm onto you, to like, it's all about what you accept and allow. So if you allow the idea that there are negative forces in the world that are influencing you, then you're allowing that to exist. So then you are then responsible for that to exist. So I feel like this might ruffle some feathers, but I think it's important. If you're going to be claiming anything to do with like people being creators of their reality or take responsibility for their life, that we're, you know, creating this reality that we live in, then surely you can't think that you're not responsible for what exists in terms of, if you're saying that there's these like dark forces, negative energy, negative entities that want to take your power and that are going to fuck with you, like you're accepting and allowing that thing in existence. For me, that just like doesn't exist at all. There's no such a thing. Call back your power. Yeah, call back your power. No one has your power. No one has taken your power. If anything, you've given it away, right? Like, you've accepted and allowed an idea that separates you from your power. Your power is here. You have access to who you are and your power and your responsibility and everything. So, like, the calling back your power is just realizing that you're not, you know, a victim to anything. You're not, like, you know, nothing has been done unto you. You've accepted and allowed things to be done unto you. Like, that's how powerful you are as a creator, that you've created a reality in which someone can take your power, you know? But really it comes all back to your acceptance and allowances. Yeah. Cut the cord. Cut the cord of blame. Cut the cord of blame. Like, there's no one to blame. There's no one doing anything to you. There's no one, like, you know, compromising you. There's no one trying to cause you harm. There's no one, like, focused on you. Like, that's the thing. Consider that everyone is very much thinking about themselves. So, like, no one is, like, trying to do you harm. No one's coming after you. No one's trying to do anything, take anything from you, block you from doing anything. Like, if that is something that's kind of running in your mind, then consider that that's something that you're sustaining within yourself. That's an idea that you're allowing to exist within you, and that perhaps it's not real at all, you know? And what happens if you were to stop that kind of internal chat or that belief? You know, how does then your reality change for you? How does your experience then change? How does your relationship with people change? Yeah, soul retrieval. So for me, this is just that point of, like, bringing it all back to yourself as the point of, like, self-responsibility. You are responsible as everything, all is one is equal. You are everything, all is one is equal. You are the creator, creation, created, you know, you are all it. All is one is equal. And so whatever has been done that you feel has been done to you, that has been accepted and allowed through you. So consider, you know, what happens when you take responsibility and stop all blame. Stop all ideas of something doing something to you, taking something from you, trying to block something from you. You know, what happens if you remove that idea? There is no dark forces. There is no negative entities. Like, what if you remove that idea? What if you remove that idea? There are no demons, there are no ghosts, like, dark, like, spirits trying to cause harm to you. There's no, like, bad aliens. Like, what happens when you remove that idea? You know, where is your attention? Where's your focus when you allow that type of stuff to exist within you? And how is that taken away from creating real solutions on this earth where you don't have anyone to blame anymore? You know, it's like, that's the thing. It's like, some people are so busy saying, oh, look, there's all these bad negative influences and forces and entities that are interfering with life on planet Earth. But, like, what if you just, like, drop that and, like, focus on solutions and focused on, like, where are you giving your attention? Where are you giving your focus? Because that's what you're giving life to. So consider maybe if you want to be giving life to something else. Consider what you are giving your attention and focus to. Is that what you want to be cultivating and nurturing? Is that? Or maybe is there another way you can be more constructive in creating a reality that's better for everyone, that doesn't have negative influences or negative, like, entities interfering with it? You know, just check your focus and check your attention. Where is it going? And why is it going there? And could it go somewhere else? So, cool point. See, like, this is the thing. This image, the girls are like this. It's like a point of, like, blocking. Can you see me? Okay. It's like blocking, like, oh God, no, no, be gone. You know, and it's like that essentially is what we're doing then to life, because we've accepted and allowed an aspect of life to be something that we resist and fight against, and that we deem and define as bad and evil and fucked up, when it's like that idea that there's something evil or dark or fucked up in this world actually comes from an idea that there's something evil, dark, and fucked up within us, which there's not. There's not. You are actually innocent at your core. You are actually pure at your core. So why do we believe in this, like, dark, evil force inside of ourselves? Like, what fucked up implant is that? So yeah, consider realizing that what you see in this world as the bad, negative things that are happening, that's what you think about yourself. And consider, is that really accurate? Imagine yourself as a little baby coming into this world and place that idea onto them. Is that accurate? Are little babies at their core evil, dark forces? No, they're not. They're pure, innocent joy, love. That's what life is. And we have to recognize that in ourselves to be able to recognize that in the world. And yes, that's my rant for today. Quit fighting the world. Quit fighting yourself. You know, stop, trying to block things and instead open yourself up to embrace yourself as life. You have to embrace yourself before you can embrace this world. And yeah, just another reminder. Focused on anything on the outside in terms of trying to beat or fight against or change, it's futile. It's absolutely futile. The only power you have to change anything is within yourself. And all the discrepancies of this world exist within us. So start here. Start here. This is where you have all your power. This is where all your power is. Step back into your power. Okay, thanks guys. See you tomorrow.